If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'm ready to stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Well, amen to that. And I want to welcome you this morning to this special Memorial Day broadcast. I wanted to veer off from my typical reading, certainly to give honor to our memorialized veterans from all of our wars. This is not a celebration today. That's July 4th. But this is a memorial today, reminding ourselves of the great price that our veterans have paid these last 200 plus years to keep us free externally, and in many respects free internally. And I'm glad to be with you again. I don't want to make much fanfare of it. You haven't seen me in a few days because after 2.5 years, I finally got COVID. COVID finally caught up with me, and thank the Lord, it's been a short time. Every day's been a little bit better. The first couple of days were rough, but I'm pretty much out of my situation. I can go back into the public today, and I didn't want to look like I was half dead when I was doing my show here. So I still don't have my voice totally, as you can tell, but that'll come back, I'm sure. But I didn't want to miss this because I love our veterans. I had a chance a number of years ago to work with veterans for about 3 years, and it was one of the highlights of my life. I try not to get emotional when I share this, but it's hard not to. And I heard many stories of mostly of the men who were involved in Vietnam and also Desert Storm, young men, older men, but all men who were struggling with all that they saw, all that they experienced, all that they had to do because they were called to do it, because they were faithful in what they had pledged to do, and that was to fight for our country and to stand up for our country. And they did that. And so the least I could do was to help them work through some of their issues that they were dealing with, not only how they received them, maybe even before they even got on the field in their own personal lives, but then to make it worse, to have to deal with wartime expectations and being in battle for some of them and many of them, and then to come back and to have some normalcy, to try to have some normalcy, which obviously is a challenge for any veteran who has been in the pressure cooker of military. And so I had the privilege of listening to and loving on and befriending and helping and trying to navigate for them, help navigate for them uh, a fresh path. I'm thankful for that job. It was 3 years or so, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my lives. And I learned so much about veterans. I learned so much about people who gave their blood, sweat, and tears, but yet that service was to those who are still alive. Today, we memorialized the men and women who have given their lives over the centuries so that we might be free. And, we could say a whole lot about it. We could say a lot of things. I could quote a lot of things. There's not a whole lot to say. All I can say is that anybody that gave their lives in military service, salute them today. Pray for their families. If you have the opportunity to bless their families, do it. If you have the opportunity to be a part of a get together or a celebration today, or a memorialization, I should say, today of those fallen soldiers, be a part of it. But most of all, remind yourself of the great privilege you have to listen to a broadcast like this, to work, to have a barbecue today, to get together with your family, to live in these United States with all of its problems and all of its issues, still the greatest country on the face of the earth. And the reason is because we had men and women, and we continue to have men and women who put their lives on the forefront so that we might live, so that we might function, so that we might stupidly do things right in this country because we have the freedom to do it, because these men and women have given their lives for us to do it. Well, I'm not going to take much longer today, but I just want to close with what is played at a service for a veteran who has died, and I want to go out with this as a memorial and as a tribute to all those men and women in our families, friends, people we don't even know, who gave their life's blood so that we might be free. And so I want to salute you, your families, and I want to thank you for your service. And for all those that I know that have been involved in service, all those who have lost loved ones in service that I know, my prayers are with you. The blessings of God are with you. And God is for you and not against you. And He'll be with you as you continue your search for normalcy. You never get over losing a loved one, especially in the military, but you learn to manage it each day. Gets maybe a little bit better to be able to deal with and manage with. And I want to salute you and thank you for all that you've done. And so let me share this, and have a great Memorial Day.